Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so during our live stream yesterday, slash this morning, we got a lot of stuff done. So let's go over that real quick, and because we're going to have to get to work on a few other things. So we got our greenhouse started. We still need to get the roof done, which is going to be that greenhouse glass. So that's going to take a little bit of effort to get going with that. We moved our market guy inside because this is a little bit more appropriate for him being in here. And then we have our seed analyzer here. And yeah, around the back side, we're going to move all of our hopping bonsais around back. And we're going to put them probably too tall with the appropriate one gap in between all the way around. So try to do one for each sapling kind of thing. And there's a few saplings. So let's see. So yeah, there's a few saplings. So it'll be pretty cool. I think if we can collect them all and get them all going and get them all growing, and then we'll set them up for storage for their supplies as well. And then we set up a couple of the garden cloches. We had two. One was set up for cactus, and this one here was set up for hemp seeds, because the only thing I really think of we might end up needing because of industrial immersive engineering. That's what I was getting ready to say. And the way it's set up right here is we're going to be able to use item conduits to pipe in bone meal and pipe out whatever they drop. And whatever they drop will spit into the ender chest to put into storage. And then the water pipes in from underneath. It works just fine. So, and then we'll put some kind of facade around it with some chisel and bits and stuff like that. And so speaking of chisel and bits, we kind of did some embossing here with some chisel and bits. We knocked this in inside and out. So to give it a little bit of a effect there. And then we used a white stained glass. So that's what this. We also did the imaginary time block, which is pretty crazy because we don't even need the bone mealer effect anymore. It is so crazy overpowered. Yeah, we're not even using the bone mealer. I mean, that's how fast that works, just using this guy. And we figured out, because we're going to need to have to turn that off. And a lever doesn't work on it, because if we're trying to place a new seed down, it's going to spread faster than we can click without any question. So since we have a few of them lying around, we can use a Ender IO battery capacitor, and we can just click, turn it off. And so that guy is not getting any power now, and he'll stop within like 2 ticks. Also, we can slow it down. So like if we start overflowing our network with too many items, we can put this down to like 10 RF a tick. And then we can go check on that guy, and it's going much slower now. See? So it's still ticking along, but not as rabid as it was before. So that's a thing. There we go. So there we go. Give it full power. And we also got some Spectre coils set up. We have the Spectre coil network set up with the injector and everything. And then we have one for us as well, right here. It's going to give us 20,000 RF a tick to anything we have in our inventory, which is pretty cool. So Spectre coils are going to be awesome. We have them on top of the garden cloches. They're going to kind of make it so we don't have to worry about having power cables or anything up on top. So it's going to clean that up quite a bit. So so that brings us to our storage network. We had to make some serious overhauls. Some of it we didn't have to. Some of it was just, it was needing. The Essence went to its own network, and all we did was just slap a diamond on here, and that puts it on its own network. So we have two white ender chest networks. We have one with and one without a diamond on it. So so here's our barrel storage. It's coming along. We've added a few barrels, and we're in the process of getting rid of, well, we already have. There are no standard drawers over here. These are all going to be compacting drawers. We're going to need about 180 of them, and the goal with that is we're going to be placing basically everything that has an ingot is going to end up over here in a compacting drawer. So, and to help facilitate that, we put them on their own network, and it's going to be orange, 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 like so. So if we put any ingots into the orange, orange, orange network, and they don't go into a compacting drawer because they're all locked, then we know that we have to come over here and manually place that specific ingot into its own drawer. So getting rid of all of the standard drawers, we put some more items over here into barrels. And here's the two network drawers that I was talking, or the cabinet, or the ender chest. Yeah, words are hard. So there's the white one. And because the essence was moving fast and it's only going to get faster, we put two. So we have 3 points of contact right now, and we're going to have more. That we're going to basically surround these entire ender chests with exports. So that's going to be a thing. We moved the cable, cleaned it up a little bit. We saved like 13 pieces of cable by doing it the route we're going now. Let's see, what else? We did a few things. I'm no joke. Oh, we picked up compressed iron. This was funny. If we go to, where is it? Industrial foregoing. Not pneumatic drive. We went mechanism. There it is. So yeah, we picked up one piece of, we picked up a stack of compressed iron, and it unlocked all the stuff in mechanism that we did. So we're going to go ahead and claim that real quick while we're in here. Yeah, we probably are going to do a couple more because we're going to be claiming the ones that might roll something forward and get us another unlock. Yeah, this is all stuff we did back when we made the digital miner and our atomic disassembler pick. Are we throwing the rack down on the ground? Oh, we are, because we don't have... Oh. Let's turn our magnet on. Come on, guys. Come on, you too. There you go. So let's get this stuff in here. So, and I've checked, basically everything we are putting in here is going either to a barrel or a compacting drawer first. Whereas there's some things that are already in the hard drives we're going to have to pull out and then put back in again, and they'll go to the right place. But for the most part, we're looking pretty good. Hard drive space will get better. There were tons of reds in here earlier, but it's going to get better once we get that part figured out. So let's see, what else did we get done? Let's see. Whew, that was a lot. Let's see. Like I said, we got our Spectre coil network set up. Got our storage system set up, and okay. Something to talk to you guys about. So we have our storage area, and it's really doesn't have a lot more storage that it's going to need, right? I'm going to knock this wall out or that wall out and extend this out a bit more so we can have more things in barrels, like started getting into block IDs, like different types of woods, because we're gonna have all the trees on the bonsai hoppers, things like dirt and netherrack, and there's gonna be lots and lots of block entities. So I want to knock out one of the walls, or maybe even both of them, and extend this out a little bit. And then we had our water tower that we're going to put up here, but that was pretty much it. So in our live stream, we came up with another idea, is to do, let's go back, and we're looking for the progressions tab. Where is it? There it is to do the armor. So the problem with, when I say do the armor, is putting, after we create an armor, put it on an armor stand. So the problem I have with this is that, why did you, okay. Once we craft an armor, it has to use the previous tier. So what I want to do, and I was going to put it to you guys, I talked about it in this live stream, but I want to talk to you guys as well. The tier that gets consumed, I want to place on an armor stand. So in order to do that, I'm going to cheat in a set, just to let you guys know ahead of time that that's going to happen. But I won't be wearing it. It's just going to go onto an armor stand. And the reason we're going to do that versus, recrafting it is some of them are extremely difficult to craft, for one. And two, let's say to craft another set of steel armor, we have to go all the way through this tree again to get to it. And we'd have to do that. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5 is 35. So we'd have to do 34 sets of armor just to make one steel armor. And we'd have to do 33 sets of armor just to make the obsidian armor, and so on and so on and so on, to get through this tree to have multiple copies. After you craft it, we're not going to wear it. I mean, the end goal is to get to, the Draconic Evolution armor. And that's all we're pretty much going to wear. In fact, we're just using some stuff that we can just craft without having to go through all these steps. The Void armor. And it's pretty decent. We've been doing really good with it. So, we have these sets right now, but they're coming out of here. So, from all the loot drop. These will be easy to put up on armor stands. We won't have to cheat them in because, well, we have them. But the other ones, we surpassed them. That's something we're just going to do. But along with that is we're going to put in that same area, we're going to put all of our little trophies and all of our mob heads. So we can make like a little museum of all the mob heads, all the trophies. And along with that, we have these trophies from Twilight Forest. So we'll be able to put them up in there as well. So, yeah. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe we'll put them up on a pedestal or something. And then the Ender Dragon will eventually drop her head once we kill her enough times. And maybe even the Chaos Dragon? Cringing? I'm not sure. So we're sitting at 160 million RF. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. And let's see. Wow. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff done. This needs to move. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh, I should not have done that. Okay, so we have an ender pouch. We do. Let's take and put that away, that away. Let's put a few things away. Don't need that or that or that. Okay, so we're going to take and put all the stuff into here. And then we will create barrels for them. So a few of those things already have barrels for. So like sticks, we have barrels for. Oak, we have a barrel for. So the oak will go away. and the standard sticks will go away. Yeah, we have one for dirt also. So, all right. Oh, we have one for paper. So paper will go away. So that cleaned that mess up pretty decently. So this is how this works. I'll show you guys while we're here. We have a barrel. We take a piece of bloodwood and we put it in there. There's two different types of bloodwood. That's fantastic. So I'm going to take an open hand, lock it. Then we pick them up. And as soon as we set them down, excuse my voice today, a little congested this morning. As soon as we set them down, boom, it starts pulling out of the network. So all that bloodwood's going to go into one of those two barrels. Just like that. So now we need to do one for leaves. Let's see here. We need leaves and bloodwood sticks, both. All right, so we need 2 more barrels. Where did I put my barrels at? Where did I put my barrels at? I think they're over here. Whoa, more loot. All right. I had stacks of them, so I don't know where I put them. They're probably in one of my bags. There we go. 57 of them, so yeah, we're good. All right. All right, that'll work for the start. All right, so we need 1 for sticks. Let's get those out of our inventory. We need 1 for oak leaves. Get those out of our inventory. And what else did we need? We need 1 for blood leaves. I think that's it for now. Oh no, we need paper saplings. There we go. All right, so then we just, like I said, lock them. This is to make sure that it doesn't get pulled out by accident and populate with something else and then overflow the system because it doesn't have, that specific item doesn't have a barrel anymore. All right. Let's go like this, like this. Whoops. Well, ended up being something we needed, so I'm okay with that. So then we'll come up here and lock it, and we're good. Because we didn't have birchwood planks, so I'm okay with that. So now we should be able to go in here, and we're doing pretty good. It looks like Enderman Heads needs an upgrade. We'll take care of that later. Bloodwood Saplings needs one, though. Okay. And there we go. So that's pretty much how we're cleaning up our storage network. Making sure everything stays relatively clean in here. If they get backed up like this, then we know we need to put upgrades on them. And we've covered that in the last episode, so we're going to skip past that on this one. The thing I want to work on now is I want to get our smelter moved and placed up over here. So I'm thinking about putting it back here, probably right about here. And we're going to go to a larger square platform, and it'll prevent Enderman from spawning down inside. So we need to make sure, do we have anything in here? Nope, we're good. We need to clean our bag out, so let's do this. So you have a home. All of those things have a home. Paper has a home. Okay, so the rest of it we're going to throw into one of our bags. We need a home for this one, so we can get these out of here. These are blocks from the Twilight Forest to the Ice Queen's castle. Okay, and boom. All right, so throw this down. Okay. They all out of our space. All right, so let's throw all this in here. Let's throw that and that in here. Put that in here. All right, we're good. So now we're going to tear down this guy and we're going to rebuild it up over there. Probably should have our magnet on, huh? There we go. And we're at one piece of dirt go. Better. All right, so that'll spread, put back where it's supposed to be. I think we have, we're going to move these over there too. We have some more blocks somewhere. I'll check over here for them real quick. Here we go. Yeah, all of this stuff can just go into ME now, or actually into that white chest, because a lot of this stuff has a barrel. So, yeah. And I'm not seeing... Let's go check ME just to make sure, because we want to build this thing proper, and we're going to use up everything we got right now to do it. So there's 6. Here's a bunch more. Oh, come on now. Which is weird. I gave that thing all kinds of power, and it still acts up like that. All right. So we have a couple blocks. Let's grab our builder's wand. So let's see, where are you? There you are. Seared window. Probably place a couple of those in. They look pretty awesome. So, all right, let's go with right about. Yeah, here it looks good. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. Let's go 6. Let's go one more. Why not? Let's go that way. Torch, you're in my way, buddy. Actually, are you? Yeah, you are. You're officially in my way. That looks pretty good. All right, let's get our buddy Torch back over here. And the torch is like one of the best scaffold blocks there are, because there's just one hit to get it back. All right, so let's get this in place. We don't need the corner blocks, so we're not going to use it. It's going to save us some resources to make it bigger, and we'll put something else in the corner block to give it some detailing. one more in there. All right, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to go very high, which is fine with me because, like I said, by eliminating the height, we'll stop from getting Enderman in there as much. So we'll be able to make sure that it stays lit. So F7. So our F7's good, probably because of the lamp that's right there, but still. All right, so we only have 8 blocks left, but we're going to do some things like some seared window. That's going to free up a few blocks. And I'm thinking these right here. Okay, so that's going to be our seared windows. So we can see what's going on in there. And then let's see, we need to put all of our command blocks in there, such as the tank. Don't need this guy right now. Our controller and our faucets. So that's going to free up a few more spots. Faucets I like on the corners because it allows us to pour multiple directions. So we'll put one here. So yeah, we get those 2 corners to pour out of. And we'll put one, actually we're going to put one back here. This is going to be the one we'll probably be doing to get to the big tank upstairs on the water tower. And let's see, let's put our controller here and our tank there. Yeah, sounds good. So right about there. I choose you. And then we'll put our tank here. It's not happy. Why didn't it come to life? I think it doesn't like our controllers where they are, or the drains where they are. Alright, so we're going to go like this, like that. Nope, that's not it. What do you not like? Is it too big? I don't think it could be too big. Let's give that a shot real quick. Actually, let's do it this way. Because then we can vein mine. Pick up less blocks that way. You know what? Fine. We're just going to do it like this. And then we'll do the same thing here. We'll carve out this one. Fill in this one. Builder's one for the win, I guess, right? There it goes. Yeah, it's too big. All right. Well, is what it is. That's still a Mondo size refinery, so. There we go. So that's our smelter. We're still going to put this guy here. Oh, no, we're not. Because that doesn't work. I am pretty sure we will not pour from that. That's fine. We're just going to have to do it this way. And let's put this guy, we'll get 2. We'll put him right there go make another one real quick. I don't think we have any more brick. We used them all. Yeah, we did. So it's easy to make. We go like this. Put this guy down right there. Throw that guy on there. So that's that. We need our tank. It's going to go here. So that keeps her filled with lava. Yeah, see, but putting that there, we just took away our glass. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now we need some cobble. Let's grab a stack. Looks like we can hold about 3 stacks in there. Maybe more. 3.5 stacks. That's pretty good. I'm down with that. All right, so then we're gonna throw this guy here. Can we still open it? No, we can't. So we're not gonna throw him there. We'll put him here. Item transfer node from here to here and to there. There. All right. So we'll be able to make some more faucets this way. And then we're also going to be doing this. Is going to go here. Basically, as that's doing that, this is our orange, orange, orange for our ingot network. So watch. It has nowhere to go. So we're going to take an ingot, fly over here, and we're going to put it into one of these. So now our ingots have a place to go that are now going to be tied to our ME network, and they'll always have a spot because it's a locked drawer. It's a brick, but man, it's still the same theory. It's going to be coming out of our smelter, so it's something we're going to look at doing. So faucet, and that's not what we wanted. We want drain. So go like this, go like that, boom. So now our smelter right now is tied directly into our ME network via that orange, orange, orange ender chest. At one point, we're going to, once we get our water tower done, this is going to go to an ender tank with an output, and our ender tank is going to go up there. And so basically everything we put into this ender tank is going to go into that ender tank, which is going to get exported into the smelter. And then this guy here will have a cable ran up the middle to it, and it's going to have an ME fluid controller, and then we'll have a fluid controller down here. So basically we'll be pouring out of ME, not out of our smelter. So that's the long-term goal. Our ME system, we have plans for it. Is we're going to build a building right here, and we're going to be using, you saw the controller block. This one here, this is a factory block. This is not an ME controller. So we're going to be building right about here an archway with the actual ME controller, and we're going to use dense cables to line the roof, give it like a ribbed effect. And then we're going to use at applied. We're going to be using the molecular assembler and the crafting storage as the walls. So once we start doing that, it would allow us to get into ME auto crafting as well, and then actually give us a structure to put our ME stuff in. So we're making progress. We're moving along. Immersive engineering, I think what I want to do for that is I want to actually recreate the house in the village, if that makes sense. You know, the one the little villagers in. I want to recreate that little house, and I want to put it out here somewhere. So that's going to be fun. Oh, viewer comments. Drinksling. he pointed out the fact that we needed to find a very specific sapling to get the mega tree to grow. So I spent about, probably close to 2 hours, somewhere between an hour to 2 hours in a live stream yesterday, just going around and locating all the saplings. So in this one, we have a darkwood sapling, and this one here, we have a tree of transformation sapling. We will not get a sapling, sadly. I'm pretty bummed about that. I was hoping to get a sapling from the sapling, but yeah, that doesn't happen on that tree. But we did get, and I think they're in here and they're in here. We got a lot of them. I think there's one left to get that we don't have. So we have Tree of Time. Wicked cool. It basically is supposed to do exactly what that guy does. So that's pretty interesting. Here is that robust twilight sapling. So that's what we need to make the mega tree. We did find one. It took forever. It's super, super rare. But we did get it. We have a bunch of canopy trees, mangrove trees, darkwood, which we already have growing. Tree of transformation sapling, again, we already have growing. And then we have a mining tree. The one we didn't get was a sorting tree, I believe. So, yeah. So now we just need to get the floor for this area filled in, and so we can get that tree grown and start taking care of our magical department. So like Lordcraft needs a spot, and Botania will obviously have its own spot because that's what the tree's for. So yeah, we're making progress, guys. We're making lots of progress, and this is not necessary. This is when we were playing around with the garden cloches. So boom. All right. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you coming out and watching the videos. And there's a block floating up there. Missed that. All right. I appreciate you coming out here watching the videos. Comments are fantastic. Keep them coming. All the new subscribers that are here, don't be bashful. If you think I don't, or you think I already know it or something, try it, because quite often you guys' comments spur something else. Even if I do know that, you might bring up something that I had forgotten, or send me in a direction that I hadn't thought of. So comments are highly appreciative. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Doesn't cost you anything and helps out my channel a ton. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. Down in the down there's all my social media links. In 4 days, I will be going back to live streaming because I will be off my work rotation. So head over to Twitch. Follow me there so you'll know when I go live. And hit me up on Twitter. You can comment there as often as you like as well. And I always send out a shout out right before I go live on Twitter, giving you guys an update of roughly the ETA of when I'll be going live. So thanks again for watching, everybody. I just appreciate every single one of you for being here. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.